So it's been a while, right? It's been a while. I hope everybody that is part of my channel is doing well. My subscribers, my followers, etc. I hope everything has been peaceful and calm and joyful. And I hope you just life has been blessing you. I really hope so. So I just wanted to do a quick touch base on what we're bringing to the channel, and just give you an update on what's been going on with me. So I did hit, I'll be 36 this year. So yay to that. My birthday's in December, mid-December, but I just bought my first house. And I was able to procure this home with the help of family, some in-laws. I did have a family member that passed from cancer about 2 years ago, and I really just wanted to be closer to my relatives. They're in Georgia, so I went through a certain grant. I got that helped with moving, which was great because I was already in the midst of looking at homes and trying to move to the southern Georgia area. And then I saw this grant online, and essentially, perfect timing. I ended up getting it, and it helped basically reimburse the moving cost portion of it all. But my family members have a long term friend that was retired from real estate, and he was so happy to help me find houses. So, long story short, when I was in California, I flew out here for a weekend, and we went and looked at like 20, 30 homes almost, and started putting in offers. And then every house we put offers in, we were losing cash offers. People were buying all cash. They were waiving inspections. They were doing all the crazy stuff that you read about online. And I had printed out a bunch of houses I had been looking at and interested in. And this house in particular was the one house we did not get to physically see. So what happened was I ended up flying back home that weekend, because I was only out here for like 2 days. I think I came out maybe Saturday morning or Friday night. Stayed at my cousin's house. We went out early Sunday night I was back, I believe, or Sunday or Monday morning. I can't remember. But this was the one house I didn't get to see. So my family was like, we'll go look at it for you. We know what you like. They got to see like the kind of houses I was really interested in. And they went and looked at it, and they loved the house. I got lucky that the house was it was a foreclosure. The bank had bought it, and then the bank had completely remodeled the house and restructured the house. So it's similar in its layout, but they really did a full revamp. We have a new AC system. Everything in here is basically brand new. And then when I got it, I knew I wanted a dark, moody house. If you notice that my house has I have a yellow couch, I have a big plants everywhere. I'm still gonna get more and more plants. My walls are black in the living room and hallway. My dining room has like a burnt orange. And I'll insert pictures where I can. There will be a follow-up because I did do an interview with a Business Insider for the past year, every couple months. And so they just had a photographer come out and take pictures of the house. So you'll be able to see that once it goes public. But I ordered a custom paint color for my dining room. So it's like a burnt orange, and everything has like an Afro boho, Afro tropical vibe. And that's what I wanted. But I wanted that like dark and moody. So there's a lot of texture. There's a lot of layers. There's a lot of print. There's a lot of authentic African art and sculptures everywhere. There's paintings everywhere. And so I'm really excited. I'm just getting started on remodeling it to the way that I like it. So, some people are going to look at it and they're like, what about resale value? Who says anything about selling a house? I haven't been here but a year. I've been here a year officially. So, and trust me, it's pretty awesome. Everybody that sees this house, they go crazy for it. And I've posted it a couple of times in some home decor groups, and it's gone viral. So like people literally love my house, and I'm not even finished setting it up. Like my dining room still needs to be fully set up. There's a few things I need to get there. I need to get more tropical plants. I have a big monstera plant that's pretty much tripled in size. My birds of paradise in the back, she's hanging on. Spider mites almost took her out, but she's surviving. And then I have a lot of sculptures and vases and stuff everywhere. So really excited. My bedroom's a dark emerald green. And so there's just certain things that I'm going to put together. I do have it's a 3-bedroom home. I have my main bedroom, and then I have a room that I turned into like an office space, but that may become like where I film because I don't use it as my office space. I end up typically sitting here, and then I have a big old TV. I'm in my living room, so it's a big old 75-inch TV here. And so I usually just work. I work from home, so I usually am just here all day. And then I have a gym room that's like a dark purple that I got from Tonester Paint. And so it's really, really pretty how it's coming together. But again, um, that's what's my main update has been. So outside of buying my house and being literally like 4 blocks away from my cousins, which is crazy. I spent the first couple of months out here really just kind of like by myself. And I was fresh out of a ending relationship type of situationship or whatever going on. It was a whole thing, but it ended literally the week that I was moving here. But everything worked out for the best. And so what ended up happening was I spent a lot of time kind of to myself and figuring out like what I want to do in my life. I'm in my 30s. I don't have any kids. Like I'm just kind of living my life. And so what I started to do was I joined the Urban League. I joined the NAACP. I joined the NCNW. And so there's a lot of community service events, a lot of local events. If you follow my Instagram page, my main one, you could see it there, but please follow my new page for this particular channel. It's Rooted in Nicole. I just made that page. I need to start posting to it. I will post all my updates there officially. That will be the official page for this channel. So that will be like my vlog page. But you can pretty much see what I've been posting in the past. I've gone to a few galas. I've done some community service for the community here, back to school drive events. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming up. I've joined a few organizations, which I will talk about in other videos and my experiences with them so far, especially if you're a Black woman or a woman in general or a woman of color. If you're looking for things to do, especially being in your 30s and you're like, I gotta like start over as far as making friends. Like my friends have gotten married, they've moved away. So I basically have to build a new group. I have to build a new girl group from scratch. I have to start over, which isn't a problem. I'm pretty much an extrovert anyways. But I've joined the Ladies Athletic Club of Atlanta. I joined the Black Girl Social Club. I also joined Brown Skin Brunchin', which I have to start going to some of their events. They're just now starting up again for their like August, September, fall seasons. So yeah, you'll see me posting more and more. But I talked to my mom a lot. I was like, Ladies Athletic Club has like a tennis team, a golf team. You could do yoga and Pilates. I've gone to some of their yoga sessions. I have already got my ticket to go to their next Reformer Pilates class. Tomorrow, because today's Friday, tomorrow is they have a hiking through Stone Mountain, so I'm going to go to that. And then later on in the afternoon, I have a big tea hat event to go to with the NCNW. So it's just things like that that we can start getting into as women in our 30s, is trying to network and meet people. And I love that I've been doing that because where I'm at in Southern Georgia, it's like, it's small, but it's big. So the more stuff that I join, I'm starting to really see that like everybody knows each other or knows of each other, or they know my family, which is so funny. The last couple of events, the last event I went to was the Ladies Athletic Club, a yoga event. But right before that, I think the day before that was hiking through Pine Mountain, Georgia with Black Hikers United or Black United Hikers. You could find them online. And they did a co-partnership with the Columbus, Georgia alumna chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. So they like everybody drove out there and hiked together. So it was pretty much a fun event. The ticket money went to basically fundraising. So it was great meeting just women of different backgrounds, different ages. They had older women, they had younger women. We had fun literally hiking. It was not like a cute path. It was like a real hiking path. So I enjoyed that, especially being from California. You know, we love doing that. And then I've gone to some outdoor events in Atlanta. I drive to Atlanta all the time. So I went to some outdoor events in Atlanta, which were like a couple of festivals, like mimosa festivals, tequila festivals, whatever. I don't really drink anymore. So I just kind of was going for the music and being around people. And I had fun. Homecoming season's coming up. And you know, I'm a Spelman alumna. So I may or may not go to homecoming this year. I went last year. And there was just mainly a bunch of young people. It took me a while to find the people that like I went to college with. I was like, where's everybody at? We're like class of 2012. Where are we at? Everybody was in one little section together. But yeah, I have to see who's going. I may or may not go this year. I don't know. I haven't decided. That's usually how it is every year with us. But we'll see. Somebody literally texted me today and asked me if I was going, and I was like, I don't know. But what else? So also the Black Girl Social Club, check that out, BGSC. That's another one I'll do a full video breakdown on. But I went to a tea like brunch event with them, and it was so cute. It was like a pink, like Bridgerton like themed event, and everybody had to wear floral dresses. So I wore like a strapless floral dress, and I'll try to see if I can insert pictures at the end of this video, or maybe just clip it up so you can see like what I wore and what the women look like. And then that was really cute. I actually met the founder, Carmen. She's a sweetheart. And really just enjoyed my experience there. So they have chapters, and there's like chapters via the cities. And so I'm part of the Atlanta chapter. And so they have events. I've gone to their separate events as well and met women there. And then they have a bunch of stuff they plan. And then they also do community service events and stuff too. So it's just really me engaging with people. It's me joining different groups, going to different events, going to galas. This month alone, I probably have every weekend pretty much booked up. There's 1 or 2 Sundays I need to find something to do, but right now I'm doing a fitness challenge with the Ladies Athletic Club. So every day everybody's putting in like what their challenge is. There's like a prize at the end of the month. What we're eating is like super supportive. Everybody's posting their pictures. They all have like their own little apps and stuff that they use. I took, so far since I moved here, I've taken a line dancing class, like those little trail ride line dancing classes, because I could not learn them from TikTok. So they have classes out here and they're only like $10. So I go to those when I can. I'm also considering doing some salsa classes, some samba classes. There's a shooting range out here. I want to go to do the shooting range. Because you could do like a woman's class for like $65, but they also have trap and skeet shooting, which is when you have the rifle and you shoot the plates. I want to try different stuff. Like that's literally what I'm going to be doing. I found out there's another club out here called the Ladies Saddlers Club. I haven't gone to their events yet. But I'm gonna check them out. They're like a horseback riding one, but there are places out here that I could do horseback riding like classes with that are cheaper. So we're gonna see. I just try to get into stuff, but I'm really excited about the Ladies Athletic Club and the Black Girl Social Club, as well as the Urban League has been a big fixture in my move. They've been like a big family since I got here. They're literally the first group that I joined when I got here. They were also part of the whole grant program that I went through, and that's how I met everybody else. So it's just been like getting me involved in stuff. I went to somebody's baby shower that was part of that. It's so beautiful. And you just have to push your limits and get out there. You have to try something new. Since the last time you guys saw me, I've dropped 90 pounds. I've been going to the gym twice a day. So I do like cardio in the morning. I try to do 10,000 steps a day. And then I do like weightlifting, weight training. My goal, right now, I'm currently at 180. I was 90 pounds heavier than that literally last year, right before I moved here. And that's just been through diet and exercise. In the past month, I did try the compounded tirzepatides. I haven't been losing weight on that. Just crazy. I have not been losing weight on that. But it did help with my labs. Like I started it right before I had to do labs. And so it helped with my cholesterol. And I was pre-diabetic. I'm no longer pre-diabetic. So that's great because cholesterol, high blood pressure, and everything runs in my family. So I actually was able to get off my medications. I have like 1 or 2 meds left and everything looks like it's still going where I may be able to completely get off everything. So yeah, diet and exercise. I grow a lot of my own food. So I grow, I think I'm on my 4th or 5th harvest since I've been here, but I grow bok choys, pak choys. I'll make videos about my gardening as well. I grow spinach. I've grown kale, variety of kales like Lacento kales. I've grown various peppers, jalapenos. I've got bell peppers growing right now. I grew Italian pepperoncinis, which gave me so many of those. I have a tomato plant in here, which is currently flowering. And I have different eggplant varieties. Like I have a Japanese eggplant variety. I had Casper eggplants. I cannot get those to flower. What else do I have growing? Oh, I planted some watermelon, like a yellow watermelon and your regular like sugar baby watermelons. And they are currently flowering too. So let's just see what happens with that because it's been getting really hot lately and I haven't been covering them like I should. And so yeah, I'm gonna get the little stakes to plant everything up because I have so much stuff that's growing right now that are like vine plants that I need to like pick them up and not have them growing into each other. But yeah, so I typically grow my own food for the most part. I try not to eat red meat. I eat a lot of chicken, a lot of fish. I swapped out rice for riced cauliflower. If I do have rice, then I mix it with the riced cauliflower just so I watch my carbs. I count my macros like crazy. I make a lot of my own sauces. I do a lot of like vegan friendly dishes, but I have to be careful because I have an allergy. For protein, I have protein out the butt. So much protein powder. I take creatine monohydrate powder when I work out. I do take a pre-workout. I think it's a Body Tech brand, but I also bought animal something. I'll show you guys in a separate video. So I'm just giving you a teaser right now and an update as to what's been going on with me. I will do individual videos that are very detailed with like website links and showing you like talking about the different organizations that I joined. And if you're there in your areas, try to see if you can find something similar. And just, if you have any questions, you can reach out. But I just wanted to touch in. I have not touched in on this channel in so long, but we're definitely going to try something new, something different. And I just want to bring something fun and moody, something adult to the page. And yeah, just tap in, follow my pages. I'll put them at the bottom, but please follow my new page that I made. It has like no followers because I just made it. It's Rooted in Nicole, same thing as the channel. And then if you want to, you can follow my personal page, which is Callie's Finest. It always has been. But yeah, I'm super thankful that you stayed until the end of the video. Please follow, like, and subscribe. It means the world. It definitely helps with the video. Share it if you want to share it. If you have any questions, please leave questions in the comment section. You can always ask me about the groups. If you want to see if you need help finding something similar in your areas, because some of these websites do have chapters in other states. So especially if you're in like Houston or like Texas or something, some of them do have chapters out there. You can ask if you want to. I can give you just what my personal experience has been, and then you can reach out to them. And they do have events that are member only, but they also have events that are people that are non-members, and I was going to those all the time when I wasn't a member yet. So some of them are cheaper than the others. Ladies Athletic Club is $85 a month, but it's so much stuff that you can do. You can join a tennis team, you can join a golf team, which is what I'm trying to do, the golf. And I might do tennis too, but golf for sure. I've been eyeballing the golf. I want to do new stuff I haven't done before. I used to play tennis when I was younger. They have yoga and Pilates. They also have a pickleball team. And then the Black Girls Social Club, they have different things too. So it just depends on what you want to do. Atlanta has multiple groups, but some of the groups are a little bit more stricter as far as membership when it comes to location. And because I'm further out, they don't have any chapters in my area, so I couldn't join in. I didn't want to join like virtually because what I'm going to do with that? I want to be outside. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Please, 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 again, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Like this video. The likes apparently help a lot. And follow my pages. And again, we'll do more detailed, in-depth videos. I'm going to be filming from my phone for the most part because why not? Let's try something different. And then eventually when I do make a final decision on a camera, I'll get a camera. But I have to buy a new laptop first because my MacBook that I've had for years finally gave me the blue screen of death. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy an iMac at the end of the year. So I just wait to the end of the year and I get my wellness and I get my iMac. And I haven't decided on a camera. There's so many options now that we're going to use the iPhone in the meantime. Okay. So again, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for tuning in to Rooted in Nicole.